Oh, here we are again now, and it's like no time has passed. Gazing out upon the sunset as it sinks into the night. Many times it seemed as though a given day might be our last. Face to face with certain death, it's somehow coming out alright. I don't think that we have any cause to lament, but there's quite a lot of thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent.
Before too long, you decide it's time to call it for the night. And you all head off to the nearby tavern that the Silverfish suggested.
What's it called? Did we get a name for it?
I was gonna say, it's the Bitchin' Kitchen.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's it.
I cannot fathom why this merchant town that's all about, yes, good business. Yes, good seeing you again. I know we're going to be dealing in millions soon for that exchange we discussed. Would you like to have it at the Bitchin' Kitchen? Oh, I'd love it.
Oh, yes, quite bitchin'.
Oh, yes.
Hey, at the tavern!
There is an exact amount of cups
To get her drunk.
to get her drunk, and it's the table is covered, obviously, but they're clearly like lined up as though she's in a lab. And she's just, it's after she takes the last sip of the last one, she's like, there it is.
Hey, Harlock.
Yeah,
Have you done this before? How do you know the exact amount, huh?
I do this all the time.
You do this all the time? Oh, right, yeah, no. Tannhauser alcohol, I'm pretty sure has to be kind of light for you, right?
Yeah, it's like water.
She looks at all of the cups in front of you. That's the adequate amount for you.
Yes, I knew that this amount of Tannhauser alcohol would be an adequate enough to get me exactly drunk to the most efficient degree.
I see. And what does the most efficient type of drunk look to you? I'm really curious. I'm pretty sure most people don't think of inebriation in these terms.
Oh, I see. You're trying to find out the secrets of life.
Sure. Hit me.
The most adequate level of drunk is not stressed, not falling over, partially thinking about the future, but not in a depressive manner.
And he blinks a few times. And you figured out the exact formula how to do that.
Yes, 1 more ounce would have me being depressed.
And one less?
1 less would have me standing up and completely fine.
I see. Just complete, uninhibited, normal Harlock, then.
Yes, would you like to get as drunk as I am right now?
Yeah, sure. Do you know my body weight?
Yes, I've already done the calculations and I've ordered the necessary drinks.
Holy shit.
And Ian's like, okay. They are all delivered as Ian looks. It's just like, wow, this is precise. She's like looking at you. Honestly, I think a lot of people would find this kind of freaky that you could just do this on the spot. I find
Did I
it
know
weird.
how much you weigh?
Yes, and you know my tolerance level amongst other things, but I find this charming. I don't know if charming's the word. Interesting in a not a morbid way, but more like an intellectually fascinating way, she says, taking her first drink.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, alcohol is a poison.
Why would that make me feel better?
I'm good at my job.
You're a master. Yeah, of course, you're a master of poisons. Indian starts to drink through goddamn bendy straw because of course she does.
Make sure you drink it at a consistent rate, otherwise it'll mess up the sample size.
I see. Do you know how fast I drink?
Well, I approximated by your lip size and the amount that you talk, how hard you suck, and
Pumps eyebrows.
Idiot does that thing where you take your hands and you put your nose like directly beneath your index finger, and she just stares for a second at the table in front of you. No, I'm good. And then she like nods like, I shook it off, and then keeps drinking.
see, I'm drunk. That was funny.
That actually was. Did you tell a joke on purpose?
No.
The door cracks open and two people walk in. Well, I think we should be able to just get a table, unless peeks
I
over.
certainly hope so.
Are those the two alchemists? What are they doing here? I thought they were supposed
Well,
to
I
be
mean, I
doing
think they're grabbing a
alchemy things.
post-alchemy drink, right?
We're Alka something.
Shall we join them?
Oh, good to see both of you. Is your work done already? Yeah, we're both tremendously efficient.
Hello, 2 grogs, thank you.
Moves over, sits down at this table. Well, don't let us interrupt your little date. We're just here for a celebratory got the merchants to open their doors meal.
Cheers!
Do not question the hat.
Or my ass. That is, sorry, the advertisement that's on my ass, which...
I see.
To be perfect, no, just so you know where it is. It's right
Marcus,
here.
congratulations on your sponsorship.
Yeah, you really pull it off.
That's really kind of you, and I'm also quite insulted because I didn't want to do this, but thank you.
If you don't want to do it, give it to me. Come on, I'll take it.
No,
Yeah,
this was
how much is the
part of
butt cheek real
terms.
estate?
It's got to be pretty valuable, right?
I mean, enough that we got a holdout merchant to sell his shit to us. So I didn't do the math, but it's appreciable.
She could do the math. Motions over to Harlock.
Don't do the math. Maybe
I will not do
let's
the
do the
math.
math another time. Maybe.
Inian leans in. Do the math, okay? I want to know.
I'm doing the math.
She's gonna do the math.
Next, door opens. These two come in. Walk.
Oh, dear. Oh. How have you been today, Gregor? I really haven't had a chance to talk to you.
Well, sword forging was a new experience. I got some new burns. I learned some new things.
Yeah.
I enhanced the handles on many of your swords to be several feet in length, so you
Yes.
nearly have glaives.
Yes, no, that is the correct assessment. They were no longer swords. I'm sure that many of the spearmen will be ecstatic, but I'm sure many of the people that were expecting swords were not excited, quite frankly. But I appreciate the help anyways. I'm actually genuinely surprised you hadn't dabbled in blacksmithing before.
Never had to. I've always had people to make weapons for me.
Fair enough. I don't know. I just kind of assumed you were such a handyman that maybe it's something you dabbled in at some point.
No, my hands are mostly for killing.
Oh my god!
Mercy looks over. Well, it's not like they can't do both. I'm a lover and a fighter. These hands are... Well, hello, ladies. How are you?
Are those song lyrics? Is that a song you were referencing?
Possibly.
So I can make tools of killing, too.
Harlock slides Inian over a napkin, and she says, "That's about how much I would pay for it."
I see, huh? Well, I'll consider this for the future.
Lowballing or what?
But
Inian does not address the question and looks up at Mercy instead. Hi, we're doing great. I'm adequately drunk, it turns out.
Well, congratulations. That's... just be careful, dear. I won't tell you what to do, but, just everything in moderation, please.
Mercy, how much do you weigh?
I'll tell you.
What on earth? Excuse me?
I don't know how much you weigh. I'm trying to
It's
get
a-
you adequately drunk.
She crossed her arms. Embarrassingly a lot. I really shouldn't be too embarrassed by it because, as you can see, she flexes. I am in peak physical condition.
Yes,
Obviously,
this is nothing to be ashamed of. I would pay a lot to use your ab window as an advertising space.
Oh, I mean, that's got to be better real estate than my ass, right?
Absolutely. First of all, there's a lot more space.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not even rankled about it. It's just objectively true.
Mercy looks behind. I mean, I'm not doing too bad back there either, but in any
But
case,
your abs do have a way of just drawing everybody's gaze to them.
Yeah, isn't that like putting a billboard in front of a beautiful landscape, though?
that is precisely.
Yeah.
Thank you. I like you a lot. She just pats Gregor on the shoulder. Yes, and besides, getting back to the rude question at hand, of course, fun fact, muscle does weigh more, and then it weighs even more when it's made of metal. So...
Yes, I know that.
I'm a few 100 pounds.
Cool.
You know, it's like
I
on the
am
wedding
not.
night. Yeah, it was one of those things where on the wedding night for Rhea was like, I'd love to pick you up. And I said, dear, that's a dreadful idea. And he really threw his back out. And not in the way I'd hoped that night, but it's fine. She just like looks away.
Harlock just takes a sip of her cup and just goes, nice.
Inian does the same thing and dittos the motion exactly and just goes, nice. The two are coordinated. Inian looks down and just grabs her own stomach for a second, and she's like, I've got my one keg and I'm perfectly happy with it. Thank you very much.
Well, you know, we can turn it into a 6-pack.
I
I'd be
am-
happy.
You know what? I'm actually fine.
Keg life.
All right.
Keg life. She
life.
slaps her stomach and then goes back to drinking.
Heck yeah.
I
Mercy
tried
just
to
smiles.
convince Indian to exercise before. It wound up with her sitting on my back while I did push-ups.
It was fun.
Yeah, it kind of was.
Probably
It's like
helps
a
you.
motorized seesaw for you, huh?
Mercy looks back to Indian. Oh, I hope that didn't come off as rude. That wasn't the intention at all.
She shakes her head. No, I'm just happy with where I'm at. And
That's
apparently
because you're
Harlock.
adequately drunk.
Yeah, and yeah, that's true. And apparently Harlock knows enough about my body weight to correctly get me adequately drunk. So why would I mess with the good thing? She says, taking a drink.
The wonderful thing about math is it's just a few numbers to move, and then you can make adjustments. But
Oh, but there's so many wonderful things about math.
no, that's the one.
I'm mocking you if that wasn't clear.
Oh shit, does Harlock laugh?
Yes, because she's adequately drunk.
Math is powerful.
Door cracks open, bell jingles again. Finally, the last two of your party walk in. So, you're telling me that they took the bombs and then immediately went to go test them in the water? Yes, they wanted to go catch fish. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, no, you don't want to mix that with water. Why? Why not? Moves in. Oh, hey, friends! Everybody turns and looks at the duo.
Welcome to the party.
Kier, judging by the fact that the town is not destroyed, I assume that your alchemy has gone correctly.
Yeah, I mean, it's not alchemy, it's invention, he says, wandering over in this direction.
They're related, but it's pretty distinct.
It was a joke.
Oh, sorry, I need to drink more.
The waitress comes over and has the adequate amount for one. It is 1 cup.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, no,
it's
she
the big
leans
boy
in.
cup.
She leans in and she's like, no, hold on. Leans in really close, takes out a rag, dips the very tip of the rag into the drink, and uses it to absorb just a droplet or two of alcohol.
Why?
And then pulls it back.
She's good.
Thank you. Bye. I'll
I
leave
really
you a good
thought she
tip.
was gonna. I thought she was gonna hand the rag to Marcus and then take the drink back.
Oh,
I
fuck.
briefly considered it. I'm like, nah. I'm gonna be slightly nice to the boy. Time passes in the tavern, and you all get the appropriate amount of drunk. Not too little, not too much. You balance.
0.
Yes, Gregor. 0. The rest
We're all very proud of you, Gregor.
the rest of you balance perfectly on. You balance perfectly in moderation and wind up at that point. And the
I'm
night
telling
sort
you
of,
that like having me drink thimbles full of alcohol is kind of demeaning.
Marcus. Sometimes you drink a full tankard of.
Yeah, look, I'm not
of
saying
ale.
it's not working. Okay, like this
Some
is
people are
keeping
just
my
thimble-
buzz even keeled like you wouldn't believe.
Everybody,
Just
please.
You're
Quiet.
a thimbly boy. You're a thimbly boy.
Quiet.
That's
Everybody.
so-
I'm trying to concentrate. I'm trying to solve this problem.
What are you trying to solve?
What problem might that be, dear?
You see, actually, Mercy didn't see, but behind her, Harlock has constructed some sort of alcohol apparatus that has several bottles of
the
ale
fuck
that
is
are
that?
slow dripping into a tube that is being superheated by a flame.
Is that a miniature still?
Yes.
Mercy like sets down her. Mercy sets
I
down
mean,
her
I
tea.
love it, but
She sets down her tea and looks over her shoulder. When on earth did you make that?
Very quickly and quietly.
That's not when.
she did it just now. I watched her. It was like shockingly fast.
Have you ever considered using your powers for good, Harlock?
No.
Wait a minute. But you've helped us do good things, therefore, you're lying.
I think you're assuming that you're the good guys.
Oh man, that makes you think.
No.
No, it doesn't.
I'm the adequate amount of drunk to be philosophical about these things.
Listen, Marcus, you've always thrived in that, like, weird twilight hinterland between good and evil. Don't let her throw you now.
Fuck, you're so right. Thank you, Inian. It's the world that's incorrect.
That is a dangerous mentality to fall into so easily while drinking.
Yeah, but like I'm saying it kind of like jokingly, you know.
Mercy, I have to say, your weight in metal physiology is fascinating to me, and I need to figure out if it is possible to get you drunk. If you would allow it.
Oh dear, I don't know. Admittedly, she like weirdly has like a nerve, like her fingers are like nervously playing with the teacup. I've never really had alcohol because, well, my body is so warm that anytime that I did try to ingest it, it just sort of fades away instantaneously. Well, alcohol burns so well, as it were. So
I can be sure to give you the peak experience based on your body type, weight, and musculature.
oh dear.
You're among friends here, Mercy, but this is only something you should do if you want to.
I am not pressuring you.
What if I'm a mean drunk? What if
It would be incredibly fun to see.
Also, yeah, that.
What if Harlock can't do it and you're naturally sober?
Oh dear. Well, I mean
Permanently.
that'd
be so cool.
Yeah, I don't think that would really be a bad thing, quite frankly.
It would
but
kind of
I'm
just be. It would be like business as usual, continued, right?
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah.
You guys are all assuming that I will fail.
Yep.
Well, I will give this a little sip. I will give this a try, and just for your own sake and for the entertainment of others, I've become a bit of a monkey, as it were. So
She moves the now test tube of like several drops of superheated, maybe pure alcohol, and then she just throws it in your tea.
You want some paper for field notes, Harlock, or you got that covered?
I'm keeping field notes right here, and she points
You're pointing
to her nose.
your nose. You're not keeping them. Okay.
curious decision. Can't say Faria's ever done that. She looks at the tea very nervously, and just like, all right, well, bottoms up, and she puts her pinky out and then takes a
Hey,
big
cheers.
sip of her tea. This feels
Wow.
pretty good.
Ooh.
It's working.
Yeah, no, it's probably a thing of like because Mercy doesn't drink ever.
Right.
It hits her way. Also, it's Harlock who hard focused in on it. This is very curious. Is this what you people do all the time? Is this why?
Well, I mean, it's what we do when we're having a celebratory drink. Or a pre-celebratory.
Pre-celebratory, yeah, like this
drink,
is
yeah.
this is like a we all might die tomorrow type.
Yeah, no,
drink.
this is like a
It's got a different
trepidation
air.
concerning our own mortality drink. Yeah.
Yeah,
Really,
it's
they just search for excuses.